My webcam's in a terrible place right now.
We should be live now.
All right, we'll see.
It'll take a minute for it to, come up, but yeah.
Hopefully nothing else goes wrong.
Haha! Let me just take a nap real quick, guys.
Oh, God. Please, no.
Can somebody look and see if we're live?
Oh, I just refreshed. It's not up yet.
Yep, here it goes.
There it is? Okay.
There we are. My beautiful,
super
handsome face on screen.
Yep. Gabe, the devilishly handsome. All right, we'll go ahead and do that. We're live now. They can hear everything we're saying, but we're going to go ahead and do the new intro, and then go ahead and get started. We don't have any voicemails because I've got the voicemail thing fixed, and we'll talk about that, whenever we get to that. But I got the voicemail fixed, so we'll fucking go over that. But we're going to go ahead and start with the intro. All right, everybody ready?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Let's do it.
All right, welcome to Love Hate Love Podcast, where we declare our undying loves and vent out our flame-broiled hatred. I'm your host, Hazencruz. With me is Christie Flowers.
Something quickly.
And Matt, the herbaceous man.
Matt says something quickly. Man, this script needs some work.
And Gabraham Sandwich, our devilishly handsome audio engineer.
Hey, everybody.
We love it. We hate it, and we'll tell you all about it. Then jump right into our little conversation for stuff about a minute or so. Then voicemail bits, loves, hates, bits, voicemails. So the joke here, guys, is that we have a very tentative script for the intro. And that is why Christie said something quickly, and then Matt says something quickly.
Don't ruin all the jokes.
Yeah. So you get it? Do you get
Yeah,
it?
we wouldn't want to
Do you
ruin
get my
those
joke?
jokes.
Do you think I'm funny? Secretariat.
Good damn it, Hazen.
Anyway, how you guys doing? Had a little bit of a rough start today. Yeah, we are actually
A little
here.
bit jet lagged.
Nobody's here from a war reenactment away or anything like that. Gabe's got a lovely Afghan over the back of his chair.
Thank you.
Oh man, yeah. So let's go ahead and get into the.
I'm also wearing a Dick Show shirt.
Did you just get that?
Oh, nice shirt.
Wait, what's the Dick Show? I've never heard of that.
No,
No, we're
you
derivative of another podcast.
don't listen to Christie right now. He just woke up. He doesn't know what's going on. He doesn't even know where he is.
He's muy estrange, Christie.
I really want to say, by the way, that all of that shit that Dick said about next level T-shirts, it's all true. I washed it. I've been wearing this shirt for months. It still feels like I just bought it. The graphic, that shit that they plaster on the front of your T-shirt. That
So they iron on.
Yeah, it feels like like they just stuck sandpaper on the front of your shirt, and it's like
Great.
Like you can feel it, like it moves around, and it feels like it's not the same
It
consistency.
went
as the rest of
through
your
the
shirt.
fabric a little bit. Yeah.
Yeah, and
Like
it just
hard
feels like
matte
you touch your
spot.
shirt and it just feels all scratchy.
It just
This-
scratches all the hair off your chest, leaving you looking like a big fat baby.
Exactly. This is woven into the fabric. It's all one. It's one fluid texture, and it's soft. And the graphic isn't wearing away. It's great. These T-shirts are amazing.
I want to talk to somebody whose graphic on their Dick Show T-shirt has worn away, because I want to know how long it takes for it to actually kind of wear away a little bit.
At least a year.
When we start doing shirts and shit like that, we need to fucking get the number of that
Yeah,
printer.
it's a little bit fuzzy, but it's it's still very crisp compared to a shirt that's got that sandpaper shit on it.
I see.
Why are we promoting another show's shit when everyone who listens to our podcast that listens to
We're
that
sponsored.
show?
Don't worry about it.
Not everybody.
Not everybody?
So
Okay.
sometimes, may lead some people over to the
And it
Dick
was
Show.
Christie thinking about money again.
Yeah, how's that new mic
Christie.
treating you? Yeah,
It's great.
try no ground.
Is that all you got to say? Great. It's great. Thanks, guys.
Sounds good. Now he's doing a weird thing.
Now
with
he's
his
doing
nose.
the leafy thing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
hiding his chin.
Pin the nose on Leafy and win an Xbox. That's one of my favorite fucking
yeah.
iDubbbz bits. So anyway, let's go ahead and get into the show, guys. We'll get into our loves and hates first. Who wants to go first this week with their love or their hate?
Let's hear from Herbaceous since he hasn't been here for a while.
Yeah.
all right. Hi
Matt's
guys, I'm still here.
Finally
Yeah.
from his 2-week war reenactment
Oh
trip.
god, yeah. World War One was the first week, and then World War Two the second week. It was a long week. Let's go with the love then. Let's go with I love coffee. How's that sound, guys?
Oh,
come
Is that
on.
low hanging fruit? Is that like really?
Yeah, that's
I
real
don't,
low.
I don't know. I
hanging
don't know if it's
fruit.
low hanging, but it's just disgusting. But yeah, you go ahead and tell us why you love coffee, Matt.
It's just good. It's probably just addiction. That's probably it, actually, to be honest.
Yeah, a lot of crack addicts would probably been cracking, I guess.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't have like a in-depth love for this week, man. I focused really hard on my hate, and I thought Christie would start it off or something, with his love, but that's okay.
Bunch of fucking amateurs.
I don't really.
Yeah, what the hell is this shit?
I don't really understand why people are so like. There's this whole industry that's around coffee, right? Like it tastes bitter. It gives you the squirts. Like I don't understand why everybody loves it so much. Like there's different types of things like the cappuccino and all that shit tastes a little bit better, but.
Oh, so none of you drink coffee, just me.
I like coffee.
All right.
I drink
That's why
coffee.
you're taking a nap, right? It's really working for you?
You can hear the rage. Now, what I really hate about coffee is that, I mean, I like coffee itself, but it's the way that people regard coffee. You get people that post shit on Facebook where they're like, "Oh, I'm a real grouch without my coffee," and then like just people that are just like, "Oh, I'm on my 4th cup of coffee," and all this shit, like bragging about how much coffee. They
Oh,
drink.
okay. No.
I was listening to this podcast. It's the bodybuilder podcast, like bodybuilder dot whatever podcast, and they had this
Bodybuilder dot whatever.
.com, .org, .net. I don't give a shit. It's bodybuilding. Go Google it if you don't know what it is. But
I'm sure
they
that
had
would
this.
come back with one result.
Yeah, exactly.
Never been
They
heard
had-
before.
They had this guest on, and she was like, I have a coffee in each hand. Oh, I'm so cute. I drink so much coffee. I love coffee. Yeah,
Johnny 40 hands over there. Okay, calm down.
It really drives me nuts because it's like they think it's some kind of dumbass novelty. Like drinking
drink
so much
coffee.
coffee is like, oh, it's the same. It comes from the same vein as people that brag about how much little sleep they get.
Oh, that's correct. Yeah. They go hand in hand sometimes, too. It's like, oh, I drink 40 cups of coffee, and I never sleep. Oh, I got 1 hour of sleep last night.
Yeah, great.
Okay.
Why don't you
Good
become
for
a little
you.
more multidimensional, Joe Bernstein?
Yeah.
Fuck off! Like that shit is so stupid. Like if you like coffee, whatever. Like, but yeah, don't make it a fucking staple of your personality.
That's kind of why I brought it in as a love, just because, there's so many people who are like, oh, I go to Starbucks every day. I spend $400 a month on a deluxe coffee and all the other nonsense.
Yeah, they say that too, like it's not a bad thing. They're just like, yeah, I probably spend like $400 a month there. Like,
Oh, at least.
No big
I'm there every
deal.
day. $10 a day.
I'm there
twice.
with my MacBook Pro, just like browsing my Kindle selection
Well, to wear my Nikes or Jordans.
or my Sperry's. Sperry's is more of like a conservative rich kid thing, though. I think, like the gay bashing rich kids that come from small
No.
towns wear Sperry's. They drive like the huge fucking trucks with the 6 fucking like big KC lights on top of them and the critter getter on the front. Like that's the guys who wear the Sperry's. They walk out in the Sperry's and they're like, "What's up, guys? Hey, my dad's a preacher." Or
My
whatever.
truck has a
My-
2-foot lift and has never been off-road.
My dad owns a golf course, y'all. I got a little penis, so I bought a big old truck. I hate those motherfuckers. They're like fucking Dylan Roof, dude. Like every time somebody thinks of the South, they fucking think of Dylan Roof and little dick dudes with big trucks of Sperry's. And fucking rednecks. Like that's become we've become a fucking caricature of like what we actually are to the rest of the fucking world.
Ironically, right, guys?
Yeah. Ironically.
Yeah, ironically. It makes it okay.
Ironically. Yes. Oh, terrific. So, Christy, what did you have this week for your love or your hate?
That's a good question. I think
I know you talked about like you hate rim jobs, but then I
Oh,
asked, I asked if you've ever had one, and you just kind of said like, well, maybe I don't hate that.
Okay, no, my hate is fire alarms. I don't think they're needed.
Yes,
We
Dark
didn't
Side
wake up.
Phil
We
would
could
agree
have done
with
with
you.
one.
Pardon?
Go.
What?
What? Everybody talk at once again. Okay, I said fire alarms. Well, maybe if you had one, you'd have woken up. But it would have been good for you.
There's a certain kind of alarm he needs.
Yeah, some sort of alarm.
No,
There's
dude.
some kind of weird Doc Brown invention where it's a giant Rube Goldberg machine, and then at the very end it starts a fire, which
It
activates
slaps a
the smoke
pancake on him and then starts a fire.
alarm. Yeah.
Oh boy, that's great, dude.
So what's wrong with
no.
fire alarms, man? Why don't you like?
Everything is wrong
safety?
with fire alarms because of safety.
Is it Big Brother?
What do you-
The government's to control your safety.
Yeah,
If you want to burn in a fire, that's your responsibility.
They've
Are we fine?
wiretapped it. They tapped the fucking alarms. The globalists. But in all seriousness, like they're always overly sensitive. They go off when you're cooking a bit of bacon. How is that helpful? When you're up at like 3 a.m., the fire alarm's going off just because you're cooking a bit of bacon because you're hungry.
Have you ever heard of a fan?
Yeah.
Some places don't have a fan. Like my kitchen doesn't have a fan because it's a
Oh my
terribly
God.
put together thing.
Rajveer says, Christie, you need a fire alarm so you know when to stay in the burning building.
Oh.
Oh, but like Raj, the problem is there. Like that's still more bearable than your voice. So
You both have the same accent to me, so I wouldn't talk if I were you.
you.
Y'all sound like shit.
What is that? Oh,
No.
sound like a biscuit eater. Ah.
Damn.
I bet you drink tea, don't you?
Yeah. What are
Yeah.
you gonna do about it?
But fire alarms are really important, man. I disagree with you 100%.
Okay. They might be important.
Do you know the one in Canada? Our Canadian smoke detectors sound like a bird you guys have over there. I can't remember the name of the bird. I just remember hearing that and being like, "What the fuck kind of bird makes that noise?"
Hey, can we interrupt this? What the hell is that sound?
Not my end.
Oh, Hazen.
Does he not have a noise gate on it? Because what? Is he still sick?
Oh, maybe.
Awkward there.
All right. In that case, let's continue. I think fire alarms.
Never mind, guys. Let's just move on.
Pretend you don't hear that. That'll be edited out in post.
I hope he's coming back.
It sounded like he was laughing, personally, but. Right.
I'm gonna mute him.
Sorry to. Well, that's not going to do anything with
Yeah,
this.
I can't
Everyone
mute him. I thought I had admin powers to mute him, but doesn't work.
Oh,
like that.
actually, wait a minute. Last time I was on, some random dude was muting me, so...
Yes, he's muted. There you go. As long as he knows he's muted.
I don't know. I don't know how to do that.
I've got
I don't
him
think it
muted.
would matter because I'm pretty sure OBS feeds the mic into OBS itself. It's got a
but we
direct
won't hear it
link.
in the stream at least.
Well, no, I mean,
Yeah.
I think he's still gonna, people
Oh,
on the
right,
stream are
'cause
still
it's
going to be
like
able to hear.
live on his end anyway.
Cause, yeah,
All
because
right.
he's the one streaming it.
Yeah, shit. Guys, it's not going to work.
Ugh.
That brief interruption. Sorry, guys. I was hoping I didn't have to hear it, though. That was my goal.
It's okay, we'll edit this out in post.
I'm so sorry, guys.
Fire alarms.
Fire alarms are great.
Fire alarms are great. You're wrong.
And you're an asshole for bringing in fire alarms. Did Hazencruz put you up to this? Because you guys are coming up with real shitty topics today.
How did
Coffee
the
and fire alarms? What the hell is wrong with you?
How did the
Yeah,
fire
Hazen put me
alarms
up to
help
it.
anyone ever?
Yes.
Christie.
It didn't help the Jews.
Christy, I know you're a bit slow, but even you
They
must
didn't have
know.
fire alarms 100 years ago. Come on.
Shut up. That's,
We also
don't
didn't
look
have
at it.
cars 100 years ago, you asshole.
We actually did because the first
World War II
100
wasn't
years
100
ago?
years ago. That's part of the joke. Yeah.
No, that's not part of the. We had cars in 1917.
Yes.
1901, didn't we?
Yeah, we had cars starting then.
Okay, I'm sorry. I didn't. I'll have to look that up on Wikipedia
Yeah,
later.
we'll Wikipedia that later.
I don't know
guys.
what the precise history is of cars, so
We've
yeah,
had
I guess
a
I'm a
long
bit
time
wrong with that.
without
Gabriel, you're fake
Yeah.
news.
Abyss Allen says this shit is dire, and we did have cars, so
Yeah,
we don't need to
this is-
Wikipedia.
All
Random
right,
guy on
guys,
the
I'm
internet.
sorry. Fine. 200 years ago. Are you happy now? Does that work? Does that work?
A million
for you
years
all?
ago, we had cars.
Well, actually, horses is just another type of car. So technically, you're still wrong.
Well, actually,
Fuck
it's
you,
like
fuck you,
Jack.
Abyss. I don't give a shit about what you have to say. You're just a viewer. I don't have to listen to you.
Savage.
Memes.
Anyways,
Um,
you're an idiot. Fire alarms are great. And
Fire alarms
if
are great.
your house ever catches on fire, you'll be happy that you have one. They also network together. When one goes off, they all go off, which means that the entire building is alerted to your dumbass mistake where you were cooking bacon and you forgot to turn a
Didn't put a
fan
fan
on
on.
or open a window.
Boy,
This is
come back.
never
We're talking about
been-
bacon already.
Yeah.
Christie
Hey, you
doesn't
should put
like
a
fire
noise
alarms.
gate on your mic, Hazencruz.
Say what?
So you should put a noise gate on your mic.
A noise gate? What?
Yeah,
Yeah.
We heard
All
all
of
of whatever just happened.
I meant to fucking mute it. I didn't. It looks like. Oh well. We'll edit it out, Sean.
Yeah, well, I'll edit it out.
Yes. Sorry about that, guys. Had a little emergency. Couldn't be helped.
Yeah.
Should have drank more coffee. Yeah.
How you feeling, huh?
Better
I should have
now.
eaten the fire alarm.
Yeah.
Better now. Yeah. Just getting over being a little sick. So. Heard some
Aren't
weird
we all?
sounds.
Yeah, I am sick of you. Wait.
We're better
We're
now.
all, we're all sick of...
So.
Today's your last day, by the way, Christy. I don't know if anyone's told you this, but...
Yeah.
Oh God, he's apparently.
he's
it
gone!
is.
You're
Chrissy,
welcome.
What the fuck?
This joke is too real.
The wrong time. I'm back.
Guys, I thought I'd get back and this episode would just go really smoothly, but it looks like it's not just me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
We've had-
how it's usually supposed to go, but not
Yeah.
this time.
We've had 10 weeks to try to perfect this, and still trying to do this well.
And this is what you guys are getting now. And we are going to get that bonus episode by the end of the month, guys. So patrons, just sit tight. We're working on it. That's our deadline. Anyway, but so all right, I've missed most of the fire alarm discussion here.
Yeah. Christy doesn't like fire alarms because he sets it off all the time.
Why do you set it off all the time?
Because I'm just
he's an
cooking
idiot,
bacon.
yeah.
And then, like, because my
What?
house is so shittily furnished, there's no fans anywhere in the house.
All right, so it
Um,
sounds like a smoke alarms, or is that the same thing over there?
So, same thing. Smoke
Okay.
alarms, yeah, that's what I meant to
So
say.
over here, well, for those of us in America who don't understand, I think they don't differentiate between fire alarms and smoke alarms in
No.
in England, but here over in America, a fire alarm is the one that if you see a fire, you go, "Oh shit, fire!" and you pull it, right? The
No, we've
smoke
got
alarm-
those as well, but those are equally as stupid because some little shit is just... Some little fucking gobshite that's 8 years old is going to fucking smash it and pull it down.
Yeah, that was me when I was a kid and I didn't want to fucking take a test or something at school. Pull the
You know
fucking
what?
fire alarm.
Nowadays, with the old style, they have got like a little glass that heats up, and then they break, and then the water starts shooting out. Something they've discovered in like the last couple months is if you get a high-powered laser and start pointing at those.
Yep.
Yep.
Or
That's the
if you
thing
have-
now.
Or if you have an African exchange student come in and hang his clothes on it. Yeah, we had this guy when I was in college who would hang his clothes on the fucking sprinklers. And
One day.
he just like yanked his shirt down or something, and it busted it, and it flooded the entire hall of that dorm, like the entire 4 floors wing of that building. Flooded.
So gross. All that water's like sat in the pipes for like 10 years at least.
Yep, and now it's inside everyone's laptops.
Mmm. But I disagree. Fire alarms, those are important. Get out of here. Let's move
think
on.
I-
I was confused earlier because you said fire alarms and I immediately thought of smoke alarms. But yeah, we need those
Yeah,
ones. Because what? Like if the smoke alarms don't work, then how are you going to alert the entire building at once that there's a fire? What are you
Start
gonna do?
yelling.
You're gonna run through the
Old
halls and
school.
scream at everyone?
Town cry.
Don't make fires. That's
Are you gonna
words.
give everyone a call on their phone?
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
3 little words.
Group text.
start a Skype call with everyone in the building.
Survival of the fittest. Right,
Guys,
first floor.
you'll never believe what's
don't.
happening. There's a fire. A fire, you say? No one
Oh,
talks like
Christie.
that.
It's one of his dumb jokes again, just trying to troll us.
They get the town crier. No, this is how they do it nowadays.
Stop
They
crying
don't.
wolf.
They just tweet it out, and the whole building will soon know.
Yeah.
You pay those fucking guys like on Assassin's Creed. Like you just hand them a couple ruples or whatever fucking money you guys got over there and just be like, yeah, tell everybody there's not a fire. Everybody gather, there's no fire, it's an illusion. Ah! And then like all the people are just sitting there like, well, this guy fucking saying there's no
Sure.
fire. Yeah, so whatever. Like, I guess there's not really a fire. It's just our imagination. They all burn to death, except for you. You made it out. You're the lone survivor, just like the beginning of Mass Effect 1, if you choose that beginning story.
Ugh, Mass Effect. Do you see the last one? I hate to
Oh,
like.
Andromeda.
We're already
Oh,
but let's
God.
just talk about the last one.
We need
Holy
to talk
shit,
about
animations
Andromeda
are so bad.
for a minute.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, dude. It's like fucking Half-Life 2 look better than that shit, dude. What
And
the
The
fuck?
Vault Sync is like a fucking. I know other YouTubers have said it, but it's like a Godzilla movie. Okay, like I heard that comparison. I
No,
was like,
no.
Yep,
It's like a
it's that
Godzilla
bad.
movie if Jim Henson fucking smoked crack and made a Godzilla movie. If Jim Henson fucking took a fucking 8-ball and just went and he was like, let's make a Godzilla movie right now, and then they just fucking made like
voice
these
sync is
horrible
terrible.
puppets. Yeah,
Yeah.
everything is bad. The only thing fun is the combat. It looks like, but like apart from that, like it looks like it is.
Although if you're playing it for the combat, you might as well just play the first two.
Well, I don't know because they got the jetpack thing.
Okay, then go play Destiny.
Just
or
go
whatever.
play Halo or Destiny. Yeah, like
Yeah.
it's not Mass Effect. And people, all right, guys, like this is the thing that kind of really makes me a little mad is people are like attacking the fucking like animation director or whatever that was on that. Who knows if she's responsible though?
Yeah.
Yeah. Who knows
She
if
was
she's
the
responsible?
lead for animations or something. I don't know. She did the another game too, like Witcher 2 or something.
I don't know.
I can't remember.
But, like,
Offhand, I can't remember.
Yeah,
she
but
did something else though.
It's not like I'm sure if she fucking flagshipped a Mass Effect title, like she's worked on some better stuff than that. You know, like I'm sure she's got a resume behind her. Like,
Yeah.
we don't know if it's her fault, even though she is the animation director. Because I'll put it this way: when I was big into like trying to get into comic books and stuff like that, I talked to an author. Well, he talked about this at a panel. I guess I can say his name. Steve Niles, the guy who wrote 30 Days of Night, the original comic book. He wrote for the Hulk for a while, and he was writing an ending to an arc of a story of the Hulk, and he wrote it where the Hulk got away. And a couple people from Marvel came up to him and said, "Hey, this is awesome, but we think it'd be really cool if the Hulk at the end of this turned himself in." And Steve Niles said, "No, that's stupid. Like, why would the Hulk do that? That doesn't fit the rest of the story at all." And they were like, "Okay, man, that's cool. That's just kind of what we thought would be cool." So when the story came out, they had a ghostwriter step in and write that ending. And
no.
They still put Steve Niles' name on the book though, and everybody fucking hated it. So who knows what else? Who knows as the animation director how much control
I was
this
gonna say,
woman
yeah,
actually
like
had?
you're the director. It doesn't mean everyone working below you is doing a good job. Like you're like, oh come on guys, like get this shit together.
Yeah, if you've ever been a manager anywhere for anything, you would know. Like sometimes you get stuck with like a shit team or a shit boss or both, and then your name is the one on the direction of that project. Like it's your fault if it fucks up, dude.
Yeah, I have
Even
all these
though-
high school students who were doing their stay here, and they're the ones who did the animations. There's nothing I could have done about it.
Yeah, it's a fucking travesty. I can't believe that a Mass Effect game was handled this way. And like, there's a scene where like the fucking Asari girl's like shooting a drone down or something, and she's holding the gun backwards, like as she fires it. Like
It's the little things.
That's
Little things.
inexcusable. How do you fuck that up? The only way you can fuck that up is if you brought in
No
a bunch of
playtest.
people who never fucking worked on Mass Effect before.
Or any first-person.
We don't know what these guns are supposed to look like. Yeah, fine, that looks good. Do that. Like,
I imagine that is what happened.
yeah. Some people were saying that Mass Effect, like, since, what's it called? Dragon Age Inquisition kind of has started to lean more and more, like, to the social justice side of, like, the gaming scene. And so a lot of people, I don't know if this is true, but a lot of people were fucking joking about, like, oh, these are probably all the, like, diversity hires. They hired, like, people who were from, like, California, they went to Berkeley or whatever, you know, they're, like, women and other things. They hired them for those reasons, not for their fucking qualifications, and this is what they ended up with. I don't know if that's true, but if it is, that would be a shining example for people on the right, I think, against these, like hire for the sake of diversity type shit, because all of it's fucking bullshit.
Shoot yourself in the foot sometimes, yeah.
Just fucking hire people who know how to make games. It doesn't matter what fucking color or gender or whatever they are. Like, just fucking hire people who know how to make fucking games so that your result when you're done at the end of the day is a good game.
Worst case scenario, you make, $10 million to take home, and then people are like, well, they should have had more colored people on this team. And you're like, well, I made $10 million.
Or they should have had more women, or they should have had more gay people. Like, yeah, because that would have fixed the game. That's going to make the game so much better. Like, you want to have diversity where that is important is, like, in, like, some of the writing and things like that. Because if you're going to have a cast of these diverse sort of characters, especially aliens and things like that, things we haven't even encountered yet, what you want is for those people to come from, like, diverse viewpoints, right?
A unique perspective, yeah.
Yeah, like that's fine. Like, that's fucking where, if you're gonna have a section of your business where you want to hire for the sake of diversity, that's where it needs to be. Because that's where you can actually use, like, this diversity for diversity's sake to actually build and create something on that foundation that will be great and it will add to the value of the experience. Where you don't want to do that is everywhere else, pretty much. Like, you don't really need to have, like, one person of, like, a fucking, like, the little toys where the little dolls, like, come in each, like, blue dress, pink dress. You don't need that, like, in fucking animation. You don't need that in anything else. If you have a team of all men or all women or all whites or all blacks or whatever, who cares? Like, as long as the game's fucking good when it comes out.
Yeah. Like, Ubisoft has that has the thing at the beginning of every game or every Assassin's Creed.
I don't believe they did that. I think that's just so they don't get sued. If you like Bro Team fucking saw that at the beginning of one of the Assassin's Creed games. You're talking about a thing that says, like, this game is made by, developed by people from many backgrounds of different nationalities and religions and like, yeah.
We're not racist.
Yeah.
We're not doing anything racist here, guys.
Bro Teams.
They did it. They did it, not us.
Saw that and, like, immediately he goes, yeah, this is from a lot of different people from different places. So if you think we're racist, you're gay.
Ironically.
I think that's the funniest fucking way to put that, because that's basically what they're saying. Like, you can't think we're racist or sue us because you're gay if you think we're racist, because we fucking have all these people from different places.
That's the way to do it, I think.
It's a little more important, I think, with the Assassin's Creed thing, because a lot of those games are about tension between different people from different nationalities and religions. Especially the first game was completely about that. The next couple ones, the ones with that were that too, because they fucking had they had the Crusades, or not, the Ottoman Turks invading. I think that was the one with that in it.
Oh, I can't remember. The first one I remember being terrible because you'd, like, try and climb a wall and you'd be holding the analog stick up the entire time. You'd take, like, 3 steps and your character would be like, nah, and just, like, fall off or whatever. I'm like, I don't know what I'm doing wrong here. The controls are fucking terrible in the first one, okay?
The first one's not, it's not the best game. They fixed a lot
of that. And the second one, they figured out, like, some of the controls a little bit, and it feels a little more fluid. And then eventually the games just became crap for other reasons, but it wasn't the controls, which was nice.
But I think if there's one game, right, that's going to have that disclaimer and it actually, like, means something as far as, like, the game being legit, I think that maybe the Assassin's Creed games are fit to hold that, because They do contain a lot of things, a lot of content in the game, that a lot of subjects that are, people from different places and different religions and stuff that are opposing each other. Almost every game has this in it, but yeah, it's not there for that solely. I think it's there a little bit so they don't get sued, which is fine. I don't see too much of a problem with that being there in that, but yeah. So so fire alarms, Christie. It's just 'cause, like, when you cook your bacon.
Wait,
That's racist.
I thought you had
Can't
moved
do that.
on to another hate.
Yeah. No, it might as well
We
tie
had a
your
tangent,
hate.
okay? Okay.
Well,
I don't know how we got here, but we're here now.
Went on a little
I'm
Pangea
leaving that in.
Tangina. Yeah.
Every smoke alarms would lead to a fascinating debate by 4 white men about diversity.
4 straight
Hey, whoa,
white
whoa,
men.
whoa. I'm pseudo-white.
Mostly straight.
Well, you're from
Hey.
England. That's pretty diverse, right?
Yeah.
From
We're in 3 continents, right?
Are we?
Diversity.
Wait, Matt,
Hey,
where are you
what?
from?
I'm in Canada, so.
We're pretty diverse. Hey, if some
Filthy milk
No
bag
Mexican?
drinking.
you loony toony, fucking.
You
Fucking
serp
snow
drinker.
Mexican.
How about if fucking someofus.org is diverse, then we are also diverse, because someofus.org like preaches all this shit about diversity, but they openly admit that all of their staff are women of color.
Oh, I see.
How is that
That's
not
diverse?
diverse.
Yeah, that's just like, they all can come from different. Well, so can fucking white people. We got 3 right here that come from different fucking places, or 4 now. Gabe, sorry, I almost left you out.
Yeah.
Like, if that's
You're just
diversity, then this is fucking diversity, dude. Whatever.
Yeah.
Fuck off.
By the way, I want to point out to you guys, Raj just called us gay. So
Okay.
Yeah.
we
where
should address
did that happen? I
No,
missed
no
that.
shame in my game.
It happened in the YouTube chat.
Yeah.
Oh, I see it now.
Banned. Banned.
She called us gay. We can't.
Oh, man.
Well, actually, wait. I don't
Wow,
know.
wow. Are you really that emasculated by a woman calling you gay?
Yes, I am. Everyone needs to know how straight I am. I'm very straight.
Yeah, you got
You
a dick
understand
show
me?
shirt. That's how you know you're straight.
No, I don't
Shit,
think
that's a
an
good
indicator.
point. Damn it.
Ooh.
Well, it doesn't say anything about dicks on it, so that counts for something, right?
All right. Yeah.
Sure, we'll go
Light
with that.
straight dude.
Yeah.
I'm not gay. That's the important thing that you need to know. I'm not gay.
How do you
I'm
know
not
if you've never
gay.
done it?
I have, Christy.
Oh
like
boy.
it.
Well, I haven't done one.
Well, that was human.
I haven't done one yet.
Yeah, you get going.
I'll get going. Yeah, we'll go. I'll save my hate for last, because I feel like me and Christy are probably gonna fucking quarrel about that a little bit. But I'll talk about my love first.
Foreshadowing.
I'll talk about my love first before we get to maybe some call-ins or something here. If you guys want to call in, join the Discord, pull up into the waiting room, and we will get you on the show as soon as we start call-ins. My love this week, though, is frozen pizza. Who doesn't fucking love frozen pizza?
I like to cook it first.
No.
I don't like to eat it frozen.
Of course. Yeah, I don't like to
Yeah.
eat it frozen. Matt, I'm not fucking
Yeah.
sitting there
Ooh.
eating.
Yeah,
Like,
it's cold here, okay? We have some things that happen.
we have some-
I
we have
gotta clarify here.
we
Yeah.
have some things that happen, like the uninvention of cooking and heat.
Yeah, everything's frozen
so we,
here.
So sometimes we just forget how to use ovens, so we just have to fucking eat cold pizza.
When you bake yourself and not your pizza.
That feel when fucking frozen pizza is amazing because it's so much cheaper than the bullshit they try to make you pay for, like with the pizza places and stuff. And there's good pizza places out there, don't get me wrong. Domino's and Papa John's are not among them, but there's good pizza places out there. And like the frozen pizza, you can take it home, you can have it in your freezer. When you're
And it
ready,
lasts there forever.
Yeah, it'll last there pretty much forever. When you're ready to eat pizza, it's ready to be cooked. Just take it out, heat up your oven, put it in there, put whatever the fuck you want on it. You don't have to tell some slapdick motherfucker like, oh yeah, I want, me and my girlfriend are gonna be eating pizza, so I want like half with pepperoni and this, and the other half with sausage and onions. I need it like this way. It doesn't matter. You can just make it how you want it. Put it in the fucking oven. You're done. You have the pizza that you wanted. you wanted to start with. You have that now. So you can do that, and there's all the shit that's involved with actually making one from scratch at home. You don't have to do that. None of the mess. It's the best of both worlds. It's cheap. It's not the best thing in the world for you to eat. There are certainly disadvantages to frozen pizza, but all in all, I think that it's superior, to any other form of pizza. When you look at the advantages, there are more advantages there than there are with made from scratch at home or takeout.
No.
Christie's a
Africa
purist,
said
isn't he?
frozen pizza is awful.
Yeah, I see that, Africa. Why don't you come in and talk to us about it? How you think frozen pizza is awful? Why don't you try to make the case that frozen pizza is awful?
I will
Make your
make the
case,
case.
Africa. I'll read it out.
I'll make a case.
Okay.
All right.
Yes.
That is
Start
absolutely
anytime you want.
just because it's fucking so fucking bad, dude. You might as well
What
just make
brand
it
are you
yourself.
eating? No name brand is
But-
terrible.
Why
Like, there are
actually
definitely
why
some
not
terrible
make it
pizza
yourself?
brands.
How much longer does it take to make a pizza than to just grab a frozen one?
Well, it doesn't
45
take that
minutes.
much longer, and you can have the ingredients that you want.
Okay, Africa
Yeah.
says he's going to call in and put us right. So
You can
we'll
also
have
just buy like the pizza shell and then just buy all the stuff you want to put on it and like not have to make the dough.
Yeah, but then you got you're filling up your trash can. You're making a mess all over the counter and shit
What
like
does that matter? Do you not like cooking, Hazen?
Yeah, I like cooking, but just when it's pizza, it's like I can just buy a frozen one. It's not a big deal.
Okay, but then also you got frozen ones are objectively shittier than any other
Ooh.
pizza.
Well, it depends on
So
what you
pizza-
get.
Like, what pizza are you eating that's so much better than frozen stuff?
Okay, well in England we actually have good Domino's, and
It might be different over there. I have no idea.
Do they spell it with differently? Because we don't believe that actually.
well, it's the best. It's the best one for its. I don't usually get it because it can be expensive, but a Tops pizza is better than that.
We don't have
Tops
that here.
pizza. Yeah, I've never heard of that.
It's a UK thing. We've got all these no-name brands, no-name fucking rip-off stores that are takeouts.
They sell Tops cards there
what's
too.
that?
Poundland, yeah, we've got Poundland. They don't sell Tops cards.
They don't sell Tops cards. That's a little disappointing.
But nothing can beat a pizza. I'm sorry about that traffic noise, but I can't. Nothing beats a pizza that is
Frozen pizza's
delivered.
pretty good, though. You're
piping
hating on
hot
frozen
to your
pizza.
door with the barbecue, with the garlic and herb sauce. And
We've got a recommendation for Goodfellas frozen pizza. Have you ever had that, Christy?
I have had that, however, I don't like it.
Is it a you problem? I think it's a you problem. We've got a call in. They might want to tear you a new one.
Oh, let's
they're
have them.
really
Yeah, let's
You're
have
hating.
them in about the frozen pizza thing. Let me see if I can bring them in. There's going to be a little bit of a jump here, Africa. So don't get startled. All right, hold on. Africa, are you with us? You're live,
Dude,
right
he didn't
now.
hear any of that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
You
yeah.
have,
because
you have
there's
to
a
give him
delay.
like 10 seconds. That's how the we've been doing this for 8 episodes. You don't know how this works.
I know it's a little bit of a joke for people to just kind of bust them in, and they don't know if they're hearing stuff that are live or not. To me,
Hazencruz gets off on surprising people.
yeah, it's really fun.
So I
Africa-
apologize.
Africa, can you hear us? Okay. That's
Yeah, so you want to defend
fantastic.
frozen pizza? Oh, okay, okay, we're with you. You have a shitty oven.
I think you just have a shitty oven, my friend.
Yeah, that's what it sounds like to me.
What?
All right.
Yeah.
This sounds like a you problem. You
What?
can't even cook frozen pizza. Like if you're cooking a regular pizza and it's like raw on one side and burnt on the other, it sounds like an oven problem. Like it doesn't matter if it's frozen or not. That still sounds like an oven problem.
Yeah, I don't have that problem.
And forgetting about the pizza is a you problem. Like, oh, I forgot it was in the oven. I don't know.
I don't
They
know,
don't
man.
come frozen,
I don't
and
have
burnt.
I don't have any problems cooking frozen pizza.
Hey, I'm sorry. I gotta stop you guys. Whoever Hazencruz, whatever you've got done with OBS, no one can hear Africa.
What?
It's not in the. Oh.
He's in the Discord.
Yeah, he's in the Discord, but no one in the YouTube stream can hear him.
You've been cut. You'll be in the final edit, I think.
What the fuck?
He'll be in the
I've got
final
your audio
edit, but no
somewhere.
one in the stream can hear him. So
Why would you not be? Why would they not be able to hear him?
are you using
Sounds
OBS?
like a them problem.
I am using OBS, but that's how they're hearing all of you too.
Okay, pause on
Well,
the thing.
actually, I don't think it is because I
I think it's picking up
unmuted
Hangouts.
YouTube for a moment, and I had muted my mic on Discord, and I could still hear it on the YouTube stream, which didn't make any sense. I think you're getting your audio through Hangouts.
Yeah, I think so too.
Okay, why is it doing that? Hold on.
Sorry, guys, we gotta iron this shit out. We want this to be a
Oh god.
A++ quality stream for you guys, so we gotta fix this shit.
1,000 downloads by July. Can we achieve that with this level of quality?
Well, they're gonna have to download it if they want to hear the full episode. So
Well,
yeah,
if we just all are awake
away.
for
The
the stream.
The recording that goes up on YouTube will be the one from OBS too. That's the thing that's kind of really worrying me.
Surely.
yeah, we're gonna have to make it authentic.
No, you'll be fine. You're doing great.
Why?
No one can hear you.
I don't know how.
So it just sounds like we're complimenting a ghost.
Yeah, I don't know how
Wait.
to.
Do it.
Okay, Africa
Yeah.
Scott said shitty things about Raj in the stream.
Everyone does though. Like, come on.
You're not getting an echo, so have you somehow muted Discord?
No.
No,
Hazen might have
Hazencruz.
muted it.
No, I haven't muted Discord. That's the thing. They're hearing you through this because I'm not hearing anything through Hangouts.
Strange.
All right, let's
Well-
I'm gonna send you a PM, Africa. Just join the Hangouts. Let's see if that fixes it. You don't have to do cam.
Do cam girl for us, boy.
He's probably naked anyways.
Aren't we all? Oh,
Then
shoot.
in that case, you have to do cam.
No, we're on webcam, you fucking idiot. Look.
Hey, we can't see pants. We can only assume.
Well, yeah, I mean, whatever's below that
I
webcam,
thought we
no
were
one knows.
doing just pantsless streams.
That's why Christie has the blanket.
Hashtag
It's okay.
pantsless
This-
streams. All right, we're waiting and hoping.
Did my Hangouts freeze?
Uh,
I don't
Nope.
know.
It doesn't
Mine
feel
didn't.
It better not have.
Oh no, it happened. My
okay, he's almost here, guys.
oh,
No, that's where
Well,
we're
then I will
hearing
Leave
from.
that going. It'll be fine.
Whatever's going on in Hazencruz's end, I guess is going to sort this out. So just don't
Oh,
mute yourself
man.
at all.
yeah.
There
Whoa!
he
By
is.
the way, your
Hey.
webcam's on. Welcome. So you had some things to say against frozen pizza.
I
Again.
can't see him.
So my
All right, first of all, can you guys hear Africa
Leave.
now?
yeah, can everyone hear me?
I don't know why I'm taking
Well, I don't know why you'd want to, but yeah.
I'm hoping that they can just speak to me through the spirit world. But yeah, so frozen pizza. So I don't know about you guys, but in the UK, it's like for the same price in a supermarket, you can get a
Yeah.
pre-made pizza.
I know there's a bit of delay, but yeah, it's showing up in the YouTube stream, so you're fine.
All right.
Boy, that
Oh,
is-
I know why. Because it's not just streaming to because we're streaming through Hangouts.
But anyways, it's okay. You say for the same price, we can get.
Oh, it's
Yeah, for the
No,
same
we're not
price, you
actually-
can get pre-made pizza that tastes way better, and it costs the exact same price. Or you get a frozen one, and it takes like 30 minutes to cook it, as opposed to like 10, and it's just shittier pizza. It just tastes bad.
They don't. I don't. Maybe it's different over there because over here the frozen ones they taste. The fresh ones taste better, but the frozen ones aren't far behind it. It only takes maybe 10 minutes.
One exception. One exception. Chicago Town pizza. I like that. You can microwave those, so they take like I don't know, like
Seconds.
5
I've
minutes
never
to
heard
make.
of that.
Yeah.
Is that like a
Microwave
deep dish
pizza.
style, like that? Thick?
Yeah, it's deep dish. Yeah.
Okay,
But it's
Those
good.
are
I like
good.
it.
Yeah, those are great. But I've never heard of that brand, Chicago Town. There's one called Uno over here that has like a Chicago style sort of pizza.
Yeah, it's probably similar.
It's so good. Oh my god. They take a long time to cook though in the oven. That's the thing that's bad.
Yeah, I think patience is one of my problems as well. That's the thing when you order one, it's like, you just wait. Although in the UK, ordering pizza sucks too because the main ones we've got is Domino's, and Domino's is awful.
Domino's is awful.
It's not that
Domino's isn't that bad, but I mean, it's
Caesar's is awful too.
Domino's,
Yeah.
Domino's to me, like it's not terrible, but it's not great. The thing that pisses me off about Domino's is they come out with those commercials talking about like, oh, this pizza's worth 5 times what we're charging for it. No, it's not, you fuckhead. It's cardboard with kitty litter on it and ketchup. Fuck off. It's not fucking worth 10 times what you're charging.
I'm sure they mixed up multiplication with division.
Yes,
Yeah.
I'm sure they did.
That's worth about what we paid for it. Yeah. We're not making any money off this pizza. That's why we sell it.
Yeah.
Okay.
But we should be making more money, guys. We swear. You're getting such a discount. Like, fuck off, Domino's. You are not a 5-star pizza thing. You are the cheap McDonald's of pizza that fucking delivers until 2 in the morning. That is what you are.
It's not even that cheap
Own it.
though. That's the problem. It's overpriced as shit for what it is.
What, Domino's? I don't know how it is over there.
Yeah,
Apparently it's something
Domino's is
different.
pretty cheap here, I think,
Do you
compared to
ever
everybody
do
else.
you have tops in your place? Or any of those cheap pizza places?
The cheap pizza places like Caesar's. It's like basically the fastest food.
Yeah,
I mean-
I've had Caesars when I was in the US. That was like cheapest. It was like $5 or something for a pizza.
Yeah. See,
Yeah, and it's not,
that's the
it's not
bottom
too
end.
bad. Like, it still tastes good. It's just like it's not
Greasy.
anything special that you're gonna be proud of. Well, actually, it's like $5 for one of those, so it's really not that bad. But if you were to
The
pay
thing-
$10 for a pizza like that, then you throw that out.
I
thing
ate
about
one
pizza-
I ate one of those Caesars ones in a hotel room though, and like I think I like left a couple of slices, and the next day the room just stank of just pizza. It was so bad.
That's what I was gonna say. The thing about Little Caesars is that like when you get it, you better eat all of it because it's gonna stink the next day, and it's gonna taste like you cannot make it taste good again. It'll never
No.
taste good again after it gets cold.
Oh, I'm not planning to try Little Caesars then.
Yeah, don't put it high on the list. That's for sure.
Just get it. Just
Yeah,
get
get a
one.
frozen
Get
pizza.
a frozen pizza instead. Yeah.
Fuck no. I've been living off those for like the last week, and
Is that the problem? You just eaten too many frozen pizzas.
possibly?
Yeah.
I like how Matt's so much closer to his camera.
Yeah, he's like that head thing from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
He
I think
looks,
it's just like a head with arms and legs.
it always looks like it's like his last known photograph or something.
Guys. Missing.
Yeah.
Here's an old Facebook photo from 14 years ago.
Have you
I
seen
hope that
this?
looks like him.
Have you seen this tiny boy? This little
What, that boy?
little tiny guy. Have you seen him? Here's his huge face in the cam.
They could do
well,
that for pizzas now, frozen pizzas. Instead of having kids' pictures on cartons of milk when they go missing, just have them on each individual slice of pepperoni. So then you could fit like multiple kids onto one pizza.
Burn them in the the pepperoni slices.
Or just draw their face out with pepperoni
This
and
missing
on the
person is
pizza.
delicious.
Pepperoni, and their hair can be like little
it
green
makes it
peppers
more
that are
memorable.
sliced really thin. Yeah, you'll never forget that shit. Somebody brings a pizza out that there's like a portrait of some lost missing child drawn out with pepperoni and peppers and sauce.
What if it is the missing child? Like, just straight up, you open the box and there's the child in there. That's next level.
We found him, boys. Yeah. That's meta.
He was in the pizza the whole time.
Or if you're the guy that has the missing child, you can sit there and like make them watch you eat them.
This sounds like a Mr. Show bit where at the end they fucking end up eating the kid or something. Well, I'm still really hungry. Yeah.
Job well done, guys. Cheers.
We did it, boys. We found him.
Frozen pizza.
Frozen pizza.
All right.
So yeah, I don't know, man. Maybe they suck over there in the UK. I don't know. I've never had frozen pizza in the UK.
I don't see any reason to rave about them though. They're just mediocre. It's just frozen food.
It's so middle of the road,
It's
yeah.
a big deal.
Yeah, it's not. It's the middle of the road, but it's the perfect middle of the road, though. It's like
Why is it the
it's
perfect
convenient.
middle of the road?
It's convenient, right? And then it's also like it tastes great. Like some of their frozen pizza that tastes fucking awesome. The Mama Cozy's thing from Aldi are great.
I don't know. There's a plethora of things that you can throw into an oven from the frozen aisle. I don't know why pizza is the one that you're selecting.
Just have chips. Sorry, French fries.
Thank you.
Took me a minute, too.
I don't care.
Just have chips.
I'd rather have frozen French fries though than chips because chips are too thick, so they just never taste good. in the oven.
Wait. There's a difference.
I put them in my
between
oven and
fries
they never
chips.
cook, and half them are frozen and half them are burnt.
You're
Like
a
we still
disgrace.
call like McDonald's fries are still fries, but like what we call chips are like the size of
big,
like your
thick
fingers.
wedge.
They're like thick.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
thick wedge fries. Okay, so they're actually like chips off the potato. Okay, I get it. And the
Yeah.
crisp are the ones that are our chips. Is what we call those.
Yeah.
Okay, we're having a little transatlantic
Semantics here, boys.
language exchange.
It was even more confusing when I lived in South Africa because they call all of them chips. So potato chips are chips, fries are chips. And it's like,
Do they call
never know what the hell
McDonald's-
you're getting.
And they'll just hand you a baked potato.
What do they call? What do they call McDonald's down there? Do they call it McDonald's or Macca's?
It's McDonald's still, but I legit went into a KFC in South Africa and they didn't have
KFC
chicken.
in South Africa.
But they didn't have
KFC is
chicken.
everywhere.
I went in and they said, "Sorry, we've got no fried chicken today." It's like,
What are you doing then? Why are you open?
and then there was a guy trying to sell me stolen watches, just like hanging out.
Are you sure this KFC was open for business
It
ever?
wa-
Was it just
it was
an
open.
elaborate
You weren't
scam?
in Kentucky, and there was no chicken. So, I mean, not much left about that. That's accurate.
Yeah,
eh?
and nothing fried apparently. You can't
Nothing
fry a
fried,
watch.
apparently, either. Except some watches.
Some
And the
hot-
fries at KFC suck, so you can't even just go in and just eat KFC
Oh
fries.
god, yeah, they're terrible.
They're awful. Yeah.
The only thing good at KFC is like the biscuits, the mashed potatoes, and the chicken. And
We don't
only
get mashed potatoes here. In the UK, we don't get mashed potatoes at KFC. It sucks.
What the fuck, dude?
We
That's
don't?
like half the experience.
No, we don't. The sides we offer here are just beans, gravy, corn, and coleslaw.
You
That's
have
it. That's all
gravy,
you can
but
get.
not mashed potatoes.
Yeah.
What's the point? What's the fuck? What are you gonna make, poutine or some other fucking equally shitty food?
I don't know.
What the
Just eat it
fuck?
with a
That blows my
spoon.
mind. How do you have gravy but not mashed potatoes?
Wait, do you eat all of your mashed potatoes with gravy?
Yes. At KFC, I do. Yes.
Yeah, well, yeah, if you're getting it from KFC, sure, because it's a fast food restaurant. But if you're
Yeah.
just making
You
mashed
cover up the
potatoes,
taste.
you just slather it in gravy.
Yeah, but it's like this, dude. If I eat waffles, sometimes I put syrup on them, and sometimes I put jelly, or butter. But if I go to a fucking IHOP and they've got syrup but no fucking pancakes or waffles, how much sense does that make? Like, that's a side that really specifically goes with one type of thing.
Yeah.
Well, it goes on.
I
I mean,
guess-
you can put it gravy. You can put it on potatoes. You can put it on.
Or
I mean, you
chicken.
usually put it on whatever you want. It usually goes on meat, doesn't it?
Sometimes we go like turkey breast
Yeah.
and stuff.
Oh, I can see defeat. Yeah, sometimes.
I think there's good KFC in the UK.
I think it's better in the
Kentucky
States.
fried chicken.
We've got the-
Kentucky.
Yeah.
We've got a thing. I don't know if you've got the daddy meal, the big daddy meal. That's my favorite.
The Big Daddy
That sounds
meal.
incestual, but go on.
I mean,
We're
the
all
You
daddy-
have to
listening.
ask for it when you go in. You have to ask for it in like a Japanese schoolgirl voice.
In the back room, we'll give it to you.
Can I have daddy meal?
That was a little like Russian girl, I think, or a German. No,
You
it
need
was a
to
little
work on
German
that.
girl.
It works. It works.
You have to
Oh,
ask
man.
for it in the voice of one of the girls from Hi Hi Puffy I'm You. You guys
Oh,
remember
great.
that? You guys
No.
remember Hi Hi Puffy I'm Yumi? Remember that?
Nope. No, we
No.
don't.
No,
No,
we're not
we're not.
weebs.
It's not a weeb. It's not a weeb thing. It's from Cartoon Network.
No.
It's what a cartoon. It's cartoon. Like Courage the Cowardly Dog. It's not weebs.
You sure about that, man?
Yeah. They had like a fucking Japanese opening song, but it's not weebs. It's like the crossover, I guess. Yeah. Hi, Puppy, I'm Yumi Show. It was like it's fucking pumping, dude. They had like a Yu-Gi-Oh card joke in there called Stupido.
Quality.
I'm so glad that show was made. It was so good.
All right.
All right.
I think Tara
We're done
Strong
with
was in
frozen
it.
pizza.
Tara, if you're out there, I love you. If she listens to Love, Hate, Love,
Odds aren't high. I gotta throw it out there.
I don't know, maybe I'll send her a link. Who knows?
Yeah, send her a link.
Anyway,
Add her in the YouTube tags, right?
yeah, we'll put her in the YouTube text when
She'll
she,
be like, why the hell does this show up whenever someone types in?
when she Googles herself. You're like, oh, let me look at all these pictures people have posted with me at conventions. And you see this fucking podcast come up. What's this?
Oh boy. We're gonna get a fan out of her.
Yeah, the people are going to be drawing fan art of me and her together, like the little kid, like crayon thing. It's like, this is me, this is Tara Strong, and we're married. Draw like a heart around it.
What about your wife, dude?
Yeah, well, she'll be like my wife.
Concubine.
My regular wife would be Thundercat, like on American Dad, and then the Tara Strong will be wife number 2, and she'll be like, and then I will be wife number 1.
I think
She's doing fist fighting.
We're getting a very
That comes across well.
bizarre delving into your psyche right now.
Yes, let's delve deeper. All right, well, Africa, thank you
Thanks.
for coming on and shitting all over frozen pizzas in the UK, apparently.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, be
no
good,
problem.
man.
Have a nice one.
Take it easy.
All right, let's jump right back into the loves and hates, because I did not have time to do a bit this week, and we did not really get one from anywhere else. So we'll just go back into this shit. We'll start with somebody else. I'll get to my love close to the
All the way
end.
back to me?
Yeah, let's go back to Matt. Matt, you said you poured all your energy into your hate this week. What was your hate?
Yeah, dude. I hate the rain. Now, Christie called me out. He's like, "Oh, it rains all the time here. I love the rain." And I was like, "Excuse me?" And then I had to look up where he lives. I'm not gonna just throw it out there, but I'm gonna just say it rains a lot more where I live, and I can hate the rain all I fucking want. Okay. Dude, it's been raining for like 2 weeks straight. It's like, yeah, it's finally stopped snowing, and now it's just rained. That's all it does. That's all it does here.
Well, why do you hate the rain? What does it affect? Like your driving, or you just don't?
Oh yeah, it
like-
affects my driving. It rains all the time, and other people still can't drive in the rain. No, dude, I just work outside all the time, so like I just don't want to deal with the rain. I get like 1,680 millimeters, or 66 inches of rain every year.
Jesus,
You
dude.
You know the autists will find out where you live. What the heck?
Yeah, dude, I don't. Yeah, there's probably like 6 or 7 cities around here that all get about the same rain, so there's at least like a couple million other people that could be me, so that's fine.
That's true.
Yeah, it's a big city, so.
They're gonna fucking zero in cross references with like other shit you've said and be like, ha! We found
Yeah,
Matt's
the only people-
house.
The only people who like rain are people who live in like California, where they're in a fucking desert or some shit. They're like, "Oh, I love
no.
the rain. It never rains here." I'm like,
Well-
"Yeah, but if it rained like 90% of the year, you'd really just be over it really quickly."
Well, maybe like in some areas in California, but
Okay,
I know
yeah, some-
in LA, you know those entitled fucks in LA, like
yeah,
every
they go
time
that rain.
every time it rains, like they freak the fuck out, dude. I'm dead serious. Like they they're like, oh, I can't drive out there. It's raining. It's rainy today. I can't. You expect me to drive in the rain? Are you crazy? It's like you're asking them to drive through hell to come somewhere. Like, they can't drive in the rain. I have no idea why. I've never lived anywhere in my life that, like, the rain was something that would deter people from driving. I don't know if it just rains much more heavily than other areas there. When it actually does rain, I have no fucking idea why.
Yeah, Christie over there. He's like, oh, I love the rain. And he's like arguing me. Before this, he was like all riled up. He's like, I'm going to defend the rain. And look at this. Now he's silent. He's dead silent, man.
Here's why I'll defend the rain. You might have the facts on your side.
Yeah.
But nothing beats listening to the rain on a night. Just hear it fall along the ground, hitting
when it's
the
hitting the windows sideways, and you hear it at like 3 a.m., and it's like...
what
most relaxing
the fuck?
shit ever.
Yeah, we get like some serious rain over here where we'll get, rain all fucking night. It's like blowing sideways wind, and it just like you hear it on the glass all night. It's so annoying.
Matt sounds like he's not experiencing rain. Matt sounds like he's experiencing a typhoon.
A monsoon.
Yeah,
it's a monsoon. Every time it rains, that's all we get. There's no like sprinkling.
No
like that little like the thing you call rain is what we call sprinkling. It's barely raining. It's like, yeah, that's just sprinkling. It's fine. That's fine. It's when it's actually raining that I have a problem with it.
Okay, so I think maybe that's why you have a problem with the rain, because there's no actual rain over there. There's just storms.
This is a solid sheet of water. Yeah, that might be it.
It's like Kirby's Dream Land. Just like a block of water just goes like that, and it just sits. That's what you got to deal with for 2 weeks.
The pool is empty, and now it's full. Yeah.
But is it closed?
My
it's still
pool
closed,
is
though.
empty. No, it's full. Canada. Yep.
And then we get a foot of snow on top of that.
On top of it.
Well, that's a really weird weather system you've got there.
You got that fucking Tetris weather, boy.
You got big blocks. If someone doesn't turn it right, it doesn't disappear, and then game over.
What about the hail blocks?
Like the water comes down, the fucking snow, and it just like goes away.
It just goes away. It's summer for like 30 seconds.
God fucks it up. Like, oh shit, fuck! Throw some more rain in the side. That's Canada weather for you. That's
Canada weather.
That's how it's put together. That's when.
Well, it's really funny though, because like where I live, it just rains all the time. But like if I drive 2 or 3 hours like inland, they have desert conditions. Like it just never rains there.
In Canada,
which is good for them. Yeah, dude.
Okay, so is it desert or tundra?
Oh, I don't know. I don't care. Desert's pretty big. There's some deserts way up north too. But
Canada's mostly tundra, taiga.
I was gonna say, I don't think there's desert. I think there's tundra.
We have, I think, the smallest desert in the world somewhere up north. Don't quote me on that.
It could be true.
On that. We do have a place where it's like it just never rains. It does other things that are just not rain.
Why didn't you move there then, mate? You might actually
I
like
should.
it.
It's a little too far up north, though. I like to see the sun sometimes. In fact, maybe that's my problem. I just like to see the sun more than I like to see the rain.
The rain's good, dude.
Africa likes going in dry, so there you go.
Okay.
Did he praise the rains down in Africa?
You talk all this shit about living in a place where there's a lot of rain, and I've lived in a tropical place.
Here we go.
Yeah, we're waiting.
Guys, I used to live in Hong Kong.
Consistently. Shut your tongue now.
I used to live in a tropical place. You'll notice he says used to, right? He's moved, so now he doesn't have to deal with it. Yeah, I guess it wasn't that big of a problem. I just moved.
Different fucking reasons. I'd give anything to be walking in that rain right now.
He's a regular Frank Sinatra.
Hell yeah. It's just like such a nice feeling just walking in the rain.
I agree with Christie. Actually, I really like the rain, but I don't like when it fucking like monsoon. Well, I do, but that's because I don't have to deal with it a lot. I think. Like
yeah. In small amounts, the rain is fine. Like I'm totally fine with small amounts. But it's like, oh, it just rained for a week. We got a dry day, and then it rained for another week, and then it's gonna rain for 2 more weeks after that. I don't know why. It just that's how the weather is here.
Well, there's some country in Africa that deals with something very similar to that, where they just it's the
6 months of rain and then 6 months of not rain.
It's called the rainy season, but it's just like monsoons constantly. It's the thing from Jumanji, you know, like when they fucking rolled the dice and they got like a monsoon or something.
You say that's one part of Africa because that's most of the fucking most of the tropics.
I thought but I thought there was one place in Africa specifically, like one area that just like for literally 6 months out of the year, it's like just
India,
like the bottom falls out.
It happens all over, like India, Malaysia, Sri Lanka, Burma.
Oh, you know what? It
Cambodia.
might have been like Burma or India.
All of those places in Southeast Asia and in South America and the foresty part of Africa.
You know what temperature the rain is there, though? Warm.
Nice. Yes.
Nice. It's not like fucking...
It is nice.
It's like, oh, it's like a couple degrees above freezing, and it's raining. Yeah. Woo.
Oh, no. It does
Yeah,
that.
that's my favorite.
It does that shit
like-
down here. See, all you guys are from cold temperature environments.
Yeah,
I'm
maybe...
not. I lived down
I was in
here.
Arizona like a couple years ago, and it started raining, and I was like, oh, this is pretty nice. Like 40 degrees outside still. And it's raining 40 Canadian
Celsius.
outside. Yeah.
The
40
C is for
Canadian,
Canadian degrees, yeah.
Yeah.
No, yeah, down here when it rains, it's usually not cold rain. It's usually like a very warm, like, but the disadvantage
Temperate.
to,
It's not that bad.
yeah, the disadvantage to that is that the fucking whole state of South Carolina smells like a armpit got dunked in a bowl of soup the next day.
Oh.
So, yeah.
We do have, like Gabe did bring up in the chat that like rain also brings along wet t-shirts, which is always good on women.
Oh, I don't know. Those are an independent thing, man. People don't go like out in t-shirts around here because it's too fucking cold to go around in t-shirts.
don't
Because
go
it's too
around
fucking
that,
cold
yeah.
here. It doesn't matter if it's raining or not. It's
Not
still
when it
too cold.
rains, yeah. I've never seen girls go out in the rain and just be like, yeah, rain on my tits, wet t-shirt.
Wow, you guys have never lived there.
We live in the wrong country, man. We're all migrating
We
next
all
month.
moved to England.
New Patreon goal. We're all moving.
Rajveer, does this actually happen, or is Christie fucking with us?
It happens all the
I've never
time
been to
down in
England. I don't
Brighton.
know.
Puddles to piss of peach.
Huh?
What?
Raj says, I prefer to bathe in the puddles to piss of peach. I don't know what that means.
Is she
Context.
peach
It's
saliva?
I don't
You're
think
right.
that's...
Puddles of peach saliva's piss?
I don't know what she's saying.
I think
She's way too sanitary for
It
that.
just says
That's
it happens now. Okay, I don't know.
Good luck.
I don't know what this
It
sentence
happens. Wet
is supposed to
t-shirt contests
convey.
happen over there.
You need to get Tom Hanks from Da Vinci Code to come in and decode that.
You know, all the weird shit I've been involved in my life, all the debauchery and hedonistic things. I've never been to a wet t-shirt contest. I've never had the real desire
could
to.
win.
I don't know. I might, you know. I don't know, but I have. I've never had the desire really to go to one. Like, I don't know. Wet t-shirts have never been like a thing that I've just been like, yeah, fuck yeah, you know.
Boobs.
Yeah.
Can't go to a strip club for this.
Yeah, I'd rather
Understood.
go to a fucking strip club. I'd rather fucking watch My Free Cams or something than go to like a wet t-shirt contest. I
my
don't know.
freaking no canned soda, mate. It's all about.
Well, you don't get to shoot
Chat
girls on My Free Cams.
Yeah, you do. You just gotta look for them. A lot of them are.
Shoot them?
A lot of you got.
Like, with
shoot
a gun.
them.
I'm talking about like a squirt gun, sir. I'm not talking about murder.
What? I don't want to squirt girls with squirt guns so that I can see their tits. I don't know. That seems
Oh.
very juvenile to me.
Well, you're you're
That's
still
fine.
watching anime, aren't you? That seems quite juvenile to
I'm
me.
not.
That's
I'm not still
society.
watching anime.
I'm not
You paused it for the
Shut up,
podcast,
Christie.
okay?
Yeah, pause it so we can do this. What are you talking about? What does everybody think I fucking watch anime all the time? Is that the impression
Yeah.
you guys get?
What are you talking about? You have a stupid little doll.
What,
Whatever.
this
Chick with
is
blue hair.
this is like a
Looks like
half.
she's 14.
Oh fuck! It fell. Hold on. This is like this is like half a joke. Somebody got this for me because I
I'd
said
say
it was
too,
my
one of
waifu.
those.
That's what you imagine
And
your
I
wife
don't
to
know.
be like.
No, I still don't remember. I still don't know who got that. I thought it was Max that got it for me at first, but it wasn't. He swears it wasn't him.
You're also
And I-
rocking that ponytail. Like, you
Yeah.
look like a real otaku there with your dolls
Let me
and your
go.
ponytail.
Let me go get my socks and sandals on and my katana. I got a katana on the wall over there.
Your arm blades,
Yeah,
boy.
my arm blades,
and your
hidden
trench
blades.
coat.
Yeah.
Whoa, easy there. You're not allowed to go into school like that.
Wait, what's the other thing? A fedora? Yeah, I gotta
Fedora, yeah.
I gotta put on a fedora and a trench coat and socks and sandals, cargo shorts, which I have on right now. Katana,
Damn.
fedora, trench coat. I'm good to go. I'm gonna fucking impress all the Japanese girls, the anime girls. With I'm gonna impress all the anime girls with my otaku fucking shit. And
Ninja
I'll talk about how I
skills.
love Asian salads and rice cakes and Pokemon.
Just walk up to him and be like, "Wow, ma'am, you are so kawaii."
Yeah,
I don't know if you knew that.
that's how you get that
Yes, that
sideways
was more of
pussy.
a
And they're like,
accent.
Hey, girl, you are so kawaii.
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 You are so why? Why are you
Nailed
ko?
that pronunciation.
Yeah, great. That's fantastic. So is that your love this week, Christy? Did we just knock 2 out with what?
No, that's not my love this week.
Got it. Done.
What's your love this week, Christy?
Meme remixes.
Okay.
Okay.
For some
You
reason,
otaku?
for some reason, I never ever claimed to be mature. Okay.
Well, thank fuck
Let's
for
be
that.
real.
You're the youngest one here, right? Still?
Yeah,
Yeah, we can figure that out.
but there are some really fucking good meme remixes. I saw one the other
We
day.
can't actually play any of them because we'll get another strike against the account.
Yeah,
I
Problem
really
about this
wonder what we
podcast-
got struck for last week, but I'll look at that later. Anyway, go ahead.
Did we actually get struck?
Yeah,
we
got
got a
strike.
copyright strike. Well, it's not a strike. It's just like this contains copyrighted shit. I don't know. I don't know what it was.
Who knows? But I can't tell if it's genuine or not. But there was a Linkin Park with
Good podcast material.
What's it called? We Are Number One. That was so fucking funny.
Dude, that's like an old
Crawling
meme, though.
in my
It's like a
skin.
month old.
Yeah, it was not. It was numb with. It was so well put together, but so funny and ironic at the same time that it's made me love unironically love them.
Please tell me they actually like face tracked the fucking Chester's face on Robbie Rotten.
No, that would have been so good. Damn it!
I like the one where it's the dog, the Gabe, that little white dog that fucking is barking.
Oh, Gabe! I love Gabe the dog. I miss him.
But I like the one where they put him on like the "We Are Number One" thing. It's like,
Oh.
like it's so like stupidly well done. Like
Yeah.
nobody should have put the time in to make that well done, but they did. And that somehow
People
makes it
have too
funnier.
much time on their hands.
It's like, there's so many YouTube channels now that are doing it. Like, it was like the MLG memes where everyone was doing it for a while.
They're
And it was
like-
really funny for a while, but there's still people doing it, and I'm not sure if it's still funny.
Oh,
No.
like Snipers and those guys,
I
yeah.
think
Yeah.
Grande is the king of them. He is so good at these meme remixes. He has made, I think, what's it?
Is it Cryos? Cryos does a lot of them too. He did like a Darude Sandstorm mixed with, I don't know what it was recently. Some meme song. Yeah, that
But
would be funny.
Grande puts them out like nearly fucking
Daily?
weekly. Nearly daily he's
Yeah.
actually put them.
I saw one that was like I was watching a Robbie Rotten "We Are Number One" meme, and it said like subscribe for daily Robbie Rotten memes, and I was like,
Why is this a
like,
thing?
yeah, like why though? Like there's no way you're fucking making money off this. People do that shit though, so that they can get like a bunch of subs, and then they'll just start making their own content. And
Real
slowly
content after.
Yeah, they'll slowly like remove the copyrighted shit off the channel. I've noticed people do that. Maybe that's what I should do.
Well, Facebook pages do that too. It's like meme pages, and then suddenly they'll just like, oh, someone wants to buy the account. It's got like 1 million people following this meme page, and then like over the period of 2 days, all the memes disappear, and it's like a corporate website. All of a sudden, you're like, oh, that was well played. Good job.
Yeah. What is this? No one's gonna want to look at this now.
Oh yeah, there's one. We are number one, but it's being bonged by Donald Trump.
Oh yeah, I've seen that. Yeah.
And then the We Are Number One, but it's performed by Adolf Hitler. That was fucking hilarious.
Ooh.
I just shared that one as much as possible.
What's the difference, Christie, between Donald Trump and Adolf
One
Hitler?
of them has a cool mustache. Other than that,
One of them speaks fluent German.
yeah.
The other
Don't
speaks
which
fluent
one.
Russian. Oh.
Spicy. Or Shoot Me Up in the Stars, which is like shooting stars, but with Wake Me Up Inside.
Oh man, that's good.
That's such a great title.
That's so good.
I like the one with the frog, the shooting stars, where they're like touching his leg, and he does like the slap down, and then they take it and make him go like that.
Yeah.
It's so
It's Shooting
perfect.
Stars and Darude that I was thinking, Sandstorm that I was thinking of earlier. It was really well done. I was like, oh, this is so bad. It's cancer. And then I still watched it, and I still liked it.
But
Then,
there's, yeah. There
then I
are
couldn't say anything bad about it.
not like, but the best one of all time has to be the one that's actually not done that often. It's what's it? The Lazy Town.
Yeah, we're with you so far.
It's the cake one, the cake song.
Oh, we got to do the cooking by the book. That thing.
Yeah, Cooking by the Book, Lazy Town, Cooking by the Book, featuring Little John.
Oh, yes. That's so good. So bad, but it's good.
Fucking best one I've ever seen.
All these things are like the weird. See, like I was around when there was shit on the internet, like albino black sheep, YTMND, that kind of stuff. Like that was my era of internet. That was like my secondary era of internet. My primary era was like dancing baby email. I don't know if you guys even are old enough to
man.
remember that. Like, yeah, do you remember that, Matt? Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I'm old enough to know what that is. Yeah.
Yeah, the dancing baby email thing. Yeah, like wow, like that.
And
how far we've come since that.
a hot chocolate sexy thing. They had
Oh,
like that
yeah.
video with the mouse, and I saw
Yeah.
that more recently, and I was like, I remember this being really like good animation as a kid, and it was like I watched it, I'm like, oh my god, I could have done better with like 5 minutes and like a random program picked off the internet.
But
It's like,
you
oh, man,
know,
these were early memes though. Yeah.
yeah, but you know that shit fucking took like 3 or 4
Days
days for
to
that guy
render.
do. If even that quickly. Yeah, it probably took him like 2 weeks to do it, and then to sync up the fucking music. Like that was, and you couldn't just do that. Like you couldn't just
No.
fucking find a program and do that. You can do that shit now. How far we have come because of our desire to build more spicier memes more quickly
Yeah, we're all
and
about the
efficiently.
memes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't like all the memes that are out there, but the fact that they are driving technology or have driven technology, they're not doing it so
That's
much
scary, eh?
anymore. Like the content aware devil thing, content aware Satan, where like you put a picture in it and it'll like bulge your eyes out and make you look fucking weird as shit, like that kind of shit. Was just
Snapchat
out there.
filters.
Yeah,
Like it's so like, oh, what the hell is this?
yeah.
Snapchat
like,
memery.
filters aren't cool.
they're not cool, but they're a byproduct of something that's a little bit more cool.
Yeah.
I could do without the Snapchat filters most of those.
Yeah.
Well, they can be funny, but the kind of people who use Snapchat constantly, like
That's not funny
They're like
anymore,
the Tana
no.
Mongoose of fucking the internet. So like it's just like okay, it kind of like puts me off of that. Yeah, like the
No
dog,
dog
thing
filters,
could be
guys.
funny.
No dog filters.
Yeah. Did we ever figure out if the dog filter actually makes your eyes look shinier?
Oh, it does. It doesn't. It doesn't.
Yeah, Raj, you're dead wrong about that, and I fucking thought you were. The dog filter does not mess with that girl's eyes. She just had good looking eyes, and Christie should have hit her up. But she unmatched him, so
Wrecked.
she was like, "Never mind. He probably doesn't like my dog filter."
He's probably in a podcast where they discuss memes.
What a disgusting human being.
I always tell people that though. That's what makes people like me. I'm like, yeah, I run a podcast where we fucking talk about memes, and they're just like, "Wow, do you want to take me home?"
And you
then-
say, no, I'm married, right?
And I go, "No, I'm married, right?"
Yeah.
And then turn to your wife. Hey, we're still married, right?
She's knitting on the couch right now. What are you knitting? A scarf.
A condom.
The beginnings of a scarf. Okay, so it's.
It's either that or a noose if you keep
Is
talking like
for,
that.
Is that for you or the cats?
Oh boy.
She's gonna put it on one of the cats.
I
Okay.
need to miss it, Nitz.
Oh yeah, that knit like two knitting things in the picture with the guy going like how he's, he's like staring at the noose. I love that meme. I also love the meme where it's like the noose hanging and then like in the noose you see like the world that you want. Because he put like, it's like a picture of like a wall around Mexico. Stuff like that.
Simple pleasures.
Yeah, it's so fucking, like, it's so stupid and juvenile, but it's still, like, somehow really, really funny because of that. Yeah, memes are great. The CIA is trying to weaponize meme remixes, too, according to the Vault 7 thing. You can go read that on your own. But,
Yeah.
I encourage everybody to go fucking look at the Vault 7 shit. Don't go look at a fucking news article about it either, you chumps. Like, don't be lazy. This is your fucking privacy. Like, this is fucking, like, what is happening to you because the CIA is fucking with shit. Like, and they lost the toolkit to do it, so you need to go look at the WikiLeaks
Which is awkward.
shit. Yeah,
It's
go
like
to
a
the
stolen
source.
toolkit that they lost, isn't it?
Well,
They
well, it's
borrowed
like-
it from other sources for a little bit.
What they fucking did was they had, like, contractors come in and work, and they just gave it the toolkit to them, like, and they're like, here, use this to do X, right? And so, of course, somebody in the fucking contractors just said, like, well, I'm gonna keep this. I'm not gonna fucking give this back, and they didn't. They just fucking had it. So now it's
Did
out
they
there
not?
in the wild.
God.
But I mean, it should never have existed in the first place. Like the number of exploits they had. Like, I don't know if you need like that
I get
court
like,
order.
that.
It's got to be done.
Like I get on one hand, the CIA is there. They're supposed to be there to protect us from, threats, foreign to domestic, whatever. Like if that kind of shit could prevent another fucking 9/11 incident from happening, yeah, that's great. Like, use it specifically fucking for that. Like, you should have to have a warrant to use that
Yeah,
to tap
credible
somebody's phone.
source,
Yeah,
exactly.
you should have to have at least probable cause. That should not fucking already be auto, like, you shouldn't, they don't need to fucking log our Skype conversations, our Discord conversations, and transcribe them. That's fucking stupid.
Well, the thing is, it's like stuff like that, and then like retroactively, it's like, oh, 20 years ago they talked about this, and you're like,
Yeah.
I don't. It's not even related. Like, it wasn't even relevant to like the situation later.
They're storing all this shit.
Yeah, they're storing it all. It's like
they're not doing
if something
this.
happens and they don't shoot you and you die, if you live after doing something, they're gonna be like, oh, we have 40 years worth of information on you.
Yeah.
Here's everything you ever said. And it's like, well, did it stop the event?
The thing is, like, they're not keeping all this information on American citizens and stuff like that to protect us. Like, what a lot of people are afraid of is that they're keeping and storing all this information, transcribed phone calls, what you look at on the internet, like your phone, your webcam, anything that's plugged in and operational that has like a mic or camera, they can, listen in on it, whatever. Like what people's fear is they're doing this shit so that if anybody ever fucking tries to like run for office or something that they don't really like they can sell that information then
already
to the other
there,
party.
yeah.
Oh, well, this guy looked up tentacle anime porn, or
When he was
looked up-
15.
Yeah, when he was.
He wasn't of
15.
18.
Is this
That's
the guy
illegal.
is this the guy you want to be your president? He at this age, he was already just like looking up tentacle porn all day. Like, oh, okay, yeah. But you know what? I think that'll fucking backfire too, because I think a lot of people will just see that and go like, well, yeah, I probably looked at that shit too once or twice. But they'll try to blow it up like on CNN or whatever news sources around at that time to make it look like that's all he fucking did or something. Like, you know how they
Of
do.
course.
Like Donald Trump talks about like, I know a lot of people don't like Donald Trump. I'm not like a super huge fan of his, but he talks about how a lot of the people who come over from Mexico are criminals. Whether that's true or not, CNN blew that up to, a proportion of, oh, Donald Trump thinks all Mexicans are rapists and murderers. And that what Donald Trump said about people coming over here, all mostly being like murderers and rapists, isn't really true. But CNN, what they're saying about what he said, also isn't really true.
I think Donald Trump poorly words everything that he says in a way that it makes it easy for them to misconstrue what he says.
Well, that's because Trump knows that they're gonna misconstrue it no matter what he says. Kind of like what happened to JonTron. Like he knows like they're gonna do that, so he's just blunt because when he's blunt.
Oh, now he owns it though.
Yeah, he
like
owns it.
PewDiePie, like, oh, he's a Nazi, and now it's like PewDiePie's like, yeah, guys, I'm totally a Nazi.
He does. He's doing sort of the same thing PewDiePie's
Take this
doing.
out of context. Yeah.
But when you do that, though, that is actually like a tactic against that shit. Because when you do that, when you act that way, you control the conversation. So when you control the conversation, and there's a democratic process that's going on that you're part of, you will win that democratic process every time if you do that. And that's what happened. Like, he didn't win the popular vote, but he did win the fucking votes that matter, which was the electoral colleges. And thank fuck we have those. But, yeah, let's go ahead and get to last thing here. It'll be my hate this week, Christie. You already know what this is. My hate this week is fucking League of Legends.
All right.
Now listen to hear your shit.
League of Legends is it's such a fucking, like, it's such a nightmare. I hate that game. The community is the most toxic thing I've ever fucking been part of.
Have you ever played Overwatch?
No, I'll never.
Oh,
I'll never
yeah.
play Overwatch.
Have you ever played Call of Duty or CS:GO?
I have played Call of Duty and CS:GO, and CS:GO comes close.
Okay.
CS:GO comes very close.
Clearly never played in Europe then, because it's so much worse.
No,
in Europe.
I don't. I have no idea what it's like to play on a European server. Well, I played on a Britain, UK server once, but I didn't see a lot of the Russians, so I don't know. I think they're the threat, right? Like, if you start playing on the Russians.
The Polish and the Russians are always the most toxic
Ooh,
people.
is this racist?
No, they're
No.
white.
No, they're
Well,
mostly
the
white.
Russians
That's fine.
aren't.
That's fine. Yeah.
Some people argue the Russians aren't really white, I guess. I don't know.
Shut up.
Some of those, like, National Party guys.
The liars.
Yeah, they're just like, Russians aren't really white because they came up from Serbia or whatever. I don't know. They're
anyways, League of Legends.
for me. Yeah, but yeah, the League of Legends is like the thing about that game is every time I bring up this game is a fucking spreadsheet. Like, it's a spreadsheet, right? Like, the game is all about efficiently beating those little minion things when it touts itself as a fucking PvP game. Like, you just beat up minions till you have enough gold and experience to buy the moves and the items that you want. So you're filling out a spreadsheet. And then once you meet with somebody else, what's on your spreadsheet will determine whether or not you win that fight 90% of the time.
You have such an oversimplified view of it. It's not how that works. There are some champions that are better at killing other champions than they are at farming, and there are better champions that need to farm to get to late game.
Yeah,
They're
but if
There's
somebody...
different scaling, but it's still sort of like, yeah, if everybody has the same items, then it's like the spreadsheet for scaling takes over, or the spreadsheet for like crowd control takes over, and then team comp,
but by
and all
the
that
end
can
of
be
the game,
spreadsheeted.
yeah. But like,
Here's the thing.
If you have run 5 tanks and 2 of them build damage, you'll probably win. Ironic, like if you could drag the game out long enough, you just have the stats and you'll win. It's really broken. It's funny.
Here's the thing, like, yeah, it might be you don't have to play it like a spreadsheet. You can
But if
play
you
it
don't,
however
you'll
the fuck you
lose.
want.
If you
Yeah,
don't, you're gonna
first-person
lose.
shooters are
point.
just click-based adventures, right? You just click on their head and they die. I mean, that's all it is. Running around the map and clicking on people's
Yeah,
heads.
you're just clicking on this moving target. They're
Fucking
actively
click-based
trying to
adventure.
dodge you. Like, there is more stuff involved, right? Like, if you build like a attack damage, or if you build ability damage, or whatever the magic sort of damage thing is, like, you know, there's like a chess game going on there. And admittedly, yeah, if you try to build, like, you know, the attack power on somebody who's not supposed to have it. Like, I played the Udyr champion one time, and I just built his attack power up, like, and everyone's like, what are you doing? Like, the whole time my teammates were like, what are you doing? You don't build him like that.
Oh,
And I'm
okay.
just like,
Well,
I was like, oh yeah, because I was just fucking running around beating up minions and jungle monsters, and I was like, well, if I'm so bad, how come I'm level 3 and you guys are level 2? And they got really pissed off and tried to, like, vote kick me. But one of the other guys thought it was funny what I was doing, so they couldn't do it. And so, like, I built his attack power up, and the only thing he has that uses the attack power is the Firebird, and I called it Bird Up. And I just fucking, like, went up to people and I would go, bird up! And I would fucking, like, throw the fire on them and it would be so strong it would kill them, like, almost instantaneously. But
See, it's funny as fuck to play.
it can be when you...
Yeah, you just have to troll. You just build whatever you fucking want, and as long as you win the game, it's funny.
That's the
And then
only
it's fine.
time I had any fun was when I just fucked around and build, like, joke things. Like, that I just was like, okay, I kind of get this a little bit. And every time I would do that, I would win because... The other team just, like, there's this one little meta way everybody does every little thing. And that if you veer from that, it's so fucking terrifying because we're going to lose, guys. Like, I remember that I was friends with these people, like, in real life that I would play this with. And me and this other guy, that's all we wanted to do was just build, like, these little joke builds and stuff like that. And this other guy was so whiny and pissed off about every little fucking thing because he was like, guys, why are you doing that? We're going to lose. Guys, we're going to lose if you keep doing that. Why are you doing that, guys? We're going to lose. It's like, shut the fuck up, motherfucker. It's a game. We're trying to have fun here.
There
Like-
are some people that are like that, and there are always going to be people like that. They're cunts, and they don't
Oh, God,
understand.
they're horrible.
You know what the strategy for that is? You say, I will AFK, and you guys can 4v5 this out, or you can shut the fuck up. And then you play the game. And then if they keep talking, you just AFK. You just press the back button, you sit on base, you let them deal with it. You guys are going to be toxic, I'm going to AFK. See you guys later.
Good idea.
Have fun.
Yeah, great. The thing that really kind of pissed me off was, like, every time I would tell somebody, like, okay, what if I seriously do want to try and play this game? Like, what am I doing wrong? They would immediately, like, you know, I feel like this game's a spreadsheet. No, it's not. It's not like that. They say the same thing you're saying, Chris, but you're oversimplifying it. And then I would say, well, I feel like I'm not really on par with all these other people. Like, what do I need to do? They would then send me a spreadsheet with fucking, like, oh, build this with this item, then go here. And, like, okay, so it's not a is it not a spreadsheet or is it, motherfucker? Which one?
There are always obviously best item builds, but a lot of people just play like non-meta shit and still do really fucking well.
Other people don't even play by this, like, the best possible item or, like, the best possible jungle route. People just play whatever and then get away with it because it doesn't really matter at, like, low-level play anyways. Like, you can play all the way through the ranks. You play at low level, like, silver and gold, and it really doesn't matter. You can build the same fucking items every game, no matter who your team is or their team is, and it will probably work out fine. Like, for the most part, you can get to gold just playing the same items on one jam every single game.
Oh, I didn't make it.
Like, completely ignoring the spreadsheet. You're just like, oh, I'll build these 4 items every game, and then build 2 random items, and you'll probably get to gold. It's no big deal.
I don't know, like, every time I would get whooped, like, so bad, it would be something like where all of a sudden everybody else would be, like, on level 3 or 4. Somebody would jump out somewhere and end up being, like, level 8. And they'd always have that Zephyr item, that sword. They'd always have, like, that and one other thing. And I'd be like, what the fuck are those things? And you know, when I could get the people I knew in real life to actually tell me what the fuck was going on. Because they'd always be like, yeah, we'll show you how to play. And then they'd just fucking be silent the whole game. And I'd be like, okay, what items should I buy? Like, because I know, like, there's certain things that are just, like, the best things to get, right? There's certain things, yeah, it depends on how you want to play. But there's certain things that are like those meta sort of items, and they would just be like, I mean, you just get whatever you want, man. It's like, okay, why are you all buying this other one thing then? Like, how about a little fucking direction? But
stats. You want the good stats. It's like, yeah, you can build whatever, but you also kind of, if you want to win the game, you might as well just get the most overpowered thing.
yeah,
Like,
there's
the
some
flavor
shit
of the
that's
month build
clearly
is
overpowered.
the best thing to do right now for a reason.
And they fucking are constantly swapping those items around where shit just disappears. Like, I remember the second time I tried to play that game, there was this thing called Wriggle's Lantern, and they, like, you could get it and it was great when you were doing jungler shit, right? But they took it away. Like, the third time I tried to play it, it just wasn't there, and I was like, what the fuck? Like, where's the lantern thing? Did they change it? They're like, oh no, they took that out. Why the fuck did they take it out?
What was the first short?
That was in there for like 2 years.
The tank item. The
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
heart, whatever. Fucking
Golden Heart of Gold.
Heart of Gold, man. That item, I missed that. That was good. It was good on everyone. It was
What
like
did that
a
do?
retarded item. You literally could build it on every single champion, and it would be good. It'd be like, you could buy
See,
a better
there's
item,
shit like
but this item
that.
is fucking retarded broken. So you just build it on everyone. Doesn't matter if they're a tank.
there's shit like that. And they
Remember the old Deathfire grasp guys?
No,
Where it's like, it does a fuck ton of their percentage health, and then it also like guts their resistances, so you can one-shot someone after. So you press it on them, and then spam the buttons like a fucking monkey, and you'll kill them. It was great.
It's
great item.
Wasn't it like 10% HP and then 20% increased damage?
Yeah, it was like, if
What the hell?
they will die. It doesn't matter what other items you have. This item will give you enough damage to kill them. Just on its own. It was broken. It was completely funny. And then you'd build like full tank. So you'd press all the buttons, kill them, and then try and walk out of it. And by the time your like cooldowns came off, you were able to do it again because you still had so much health because you're a fucking tank for some reason also.
There's also
that game, I like it. I actually don't mind League of Legends. There are like way worse spreadsheet games.
But there are like these fucking items, right, that are just like beginner's traps. Like the fucking boots that make the minions move faster and shit like that. Like
they took those out of the game, actually.
Those are gone now? Okay. Maybe it's better now, but when I was playing, like there was items like that, and I was like, oh cool, like my minions will move faster with me and I can push them towards the thing, you know? And like they were just like, don't buy that. And I'm like, wait, why? And they were like, just there's better things to build. And I'd always be like, okay, what do you recommend I build, you know? And they would always just not say anything. Like,
League of Legends at least gives you like the recommended items. It's like, you should probably be building.
But some of those are crap.
10 items or whatever, and some of them are sort of crap, but they're just like you're playing a tank character, so it doesn't matter. Your job is just to like absorb damage so that other people that do damage don't die. It's like the same as all other MOBAs, though. It's like Dota 2 is a little bit more complicated than League of Legends. Like you can walk into the jungle camps and then drag them into your lane, and then get them to kill your lane that's walking up. And there's like strategy around that. So like if you think League of Legends is bad, go play Dota 2, and then come back to me.
I'd never have touched Dota 2 because it just looks like it's so complicated. It actually looks like it might be a little bit better. But it's just looks like there's so much to learn. I just don't fucking.
The Heroes of the Storm, is that the other MOBA that everyone likes?
Heroes of the Storm is the most communistic game ever.
Communistic game.
Let's hear about this.
It's an A+ from Christie.
Everyone levels up at the same time. Everyone gets everything at the same time. You can't buy items.
So there's no timing attacks or anything else.
You just wait in line at the warehouse.
It's such a shit game because it's like you have to be winning at least 2 of your lanes to win, and that's
what.
Whereas in League of Legends, you can actually come back from the craziest deficits.
Sometimes you can, yeah. That is one thing I did enjoy about League of Legends was how like if they thought they were fucking winning.
The 60-minute game, and you get a Baron still at like 45 minutes, and it like completely fucks them, and then you're able to like push down the entire like mid-wave, inhibit all the mid, and then inhibitor, and you're like, yeah, we deserve this win. Like, yeah, we got
meanwhile, you've got no base.
Yeah, we deserve this. I love this game. It's so balanced. But the old dragons, they like added, I don't know, they've simplified League of Legends a lot. Like they used to not tell you. Like, if the enemy team took the dragon, you're like, well, you didn't see it. It's your fucking problem. You should have known about that. That's on the map.
Yeah, I want
but now
something
they're
like that back.
We'll hold your hand for this. Here you go. They killed it. It'll be back up in 3 minutes. And you're like, oh, fuck off. Like, I just don't like stuff like that.
I don't like that either. I don't like how the game is built to fucking cater to, like, 13-year-olds with a 3-minute attention span.
I'm still, like, someone that is, like, who tends to... You
gonna wake up, Christie? You wanna... We're worried you're going to fall asleep again.
I'm awake.
The
chat's really worried about you, too.
I'm awake, don't worry. I'm still someone who's got the timing.
How do we know he's not sleep podcasting?
I do that. I'm doing it right now.
Sleepycast.
Sleepcast.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing all the time. Haven't you noticed? But,
We have.
Yeah, we do. We notice.
Fire alarms.
They wake me
What's
up
the deal with airplane food?
when I'm cooking bacon.
Jesus.
Curtains.
God damn it. No, what the fuck was I saying?
We don't know. But you like League of Legends.
Yeah, it's a good game.
I think you were talking about. I said something about how I hate how it was like kind of catered now to like kids.
Oh,
and
yeah,
people
yeah,
attention span. And go ahead. I'll do another thing after.
I'm one of those players who's been playing like since early season 3, so I've learned to memorize the timings of all my buffs, all the dragon spawns, all Baron. I
Except they
barely.
changed every fucking 2 years.
That's
You're like,
true.
yeah, dragon timers changed, and then the jungle changes every fucking season for like no reason. They're like, we feel like red buff should have 3 minions, and we're gonna give smite abilities on every single jungle creep. And then the next season, they're like, nah, we didn't like that. We're adding plants, and we're taking away the smite bonuses on everything. And then we're getting.
Good.
They were so good. It was good.
So
And
wait,
you can do,
smite
like-
doesn't hurt like jungle things more anymore?
Well, it
Okay.
does, but it's just like you used to have a frog grump thing, and you smited it, and you get like area of effect damage, whatever. If someone attacked you, they'd do like some reflect damage, and it was really good on some champions. But now it's like, oh, we didn't like that. We're giving you like plants so you can jump over walls and shit, just to like mix things up. And you're like, why? Why is this a thing? Just
I
fucking.
think this was the best state the jungle has ever been in. To be fair, like the jungle diversity is really fucking good at the moment.
No, it was better.
In fact,
Season 1, remember when no one could jungle except Warwick and
season 1.
Season 1, it was like literally the jungle was stupid overpowered. You could
It
like
wasn't even a meta.
no, dude, but Warwick was the only one who could clear jungle cramps without like dying, and it's because he had just insane health regen at the time. And Xin Zhao, one other champion, that was the best meta. Okay, no meta was the best meta.
Release Xin Zhao, please.
Release Kassadin, release Lee Sin. Actually, Lee Sin was trash, wasn't he? I can't remember.
Yeah, Lee Sin was really trash on release, I think.
Anyways, I'm done talking about League of Legends. It's an okay
Yeah.
game. I don't hate it. I don't love it. It's okay.
I'd rather be playing League of Legends than I would be playing other games. I just can't get into anything else like I can League.
See, I'm not just another thing for me is I'm not into like the esports thing. I think that's fucking retarded. What the fuck, Gabe?
Oh, please.
Gabe's
I
trying to
want.
compete with me being close.
He's winning.
Oh shit! Fine.
But,
I don't need to win that.
I'm just not into that. Like, it's fine if people like that or whatever. It's just like none of that interests me at all. Like, I don't think that like something like League of Legends is like a skill game enough to the point where like people should be winning fucking thousands of dollars.
I'm going to
play
tell
it.
you now, it really is. When you
I
can.
don't fucking think it is for a second.
That's
dude.
because you fucking played Udyr, okay? One of the easiest fucking champions in the fucking game.
Run it through and press buttons like a retard. Okay, there's some. It's like, oh, I'm low health. I'll press this button instead of this one. Or oh shit, I'm about to be fucking blown off the face of the earth. I'll press this button.
I played more champions than him. I can't remember any of the other ones' names, but I played the guy with the scroll on his back a little bit. Like
Right.
I
Oh,
played,
yeah.
Rise is pretty cool.
whoever was free. I played.
He's always been overpowered. I love Rise. He's like, oh shit, this champion's really fucking overpowered, and then they completely change him, and he's still fucking completely broken. It's like one of the worst balanced champions in League of Legends. They're like, I know, we'll make him so he doesn't scale as he has less damage early game, and it's like,
Still,
no, he still does an insane amount of damage early game. It doesn't matter.
Like, I would always say like, oh, it's because these certain champions are really fucking broken, and they'd be like, no, it's not that. That's wrong. You're just bad. And I'd be like,
No, it's
okay.
always that.
So I'd fucking play like Garen and like Rise and some of those champions, and like I would fucking beat ass like every time. I just build them like the certain way you're supposed to build them, and every time I'd fucking kill like everybody.
because champions like Garen are like noob killers. Like noobs don't know how to play against them. But if you're a
They
player,
probably recently- now pros don't know how to play against him. Fucking like he has like an insane amount of armor shred on the stupid
Oh,
spinning
fuck.
thing. He's like so much movement speed from the fucking item that also shreds armor, and then he's got like the passive armor shred. So it's like, oh, he moves really fast just by
Fantastic.
existing. He is great. He's a great state right now.
I fucking hate Garen so much.
Yeah, see, there's shit
Did
like
you ever
that.
play Lethality Garen?
Oh,
Sorry, this was
fuck
like 2 weeks
you.
ago when it was a thing. Lethality Garen. He's like a giant fucking tank that instantly takes all your armor and does true damage. It was great.
Oh,
It's
wait,
balanced.
wait. I forgot. His E also crits, right?
That's what I mean. He's like, he does crit damage. He just exists and he gets crit damage. and then he gets existing armor shred, and then you build those things on him, and then it was like, oh, free low.
Yeah.
Super.
I don't understand how you guys could hate Garen. I mean, don't you guys want to know whether or not it blends?
What is this game?
Will it blend?
You never
That is
heard
the
of this,
question.
Will it blend?
Oh, will it blend?
Will it
No.
blend? That is the question.
Excuse me, it's older than 6 months. We don't believe in those memes anymore.
Yeah,
All
it's
right,
not-
that's my hate this week. Fucking League of Legends, fucking
Right,
shitty
we'll
game.
talk about this later because I swear to God, I will knowledge you.
We're all gonna stream League of Legends later tonight if you guys want to tune in.
Okay,
Oh, yeah.
cool. Yeah, I'll watch that.
Teach Hazen how to play.
Yes, because no one
Teach him how
ever
to doggy.
fucking did. I just had to like fucking throw shit together.
I'm not
Maybe-
gonna play on my real account though, because I don't want you fucking.
I know how to
listeners
play though.
knowing who I am.
You just
Yeah.
pick Garen every time and fucking.
I will
move
play
at
Garen.
Speed.
Jared in the jungle,
Yeah,
Play League. Fuck
like
you.
a fucking ape.
great. All right, guys, that's been love, hate, love this week. My hate was League of Legends. My love was frozen pizza.
My
I'll go
love-
next. I'll go next.
Okay, Matt, thank you.
Yeah, we're gonna end strong, maybe. So you should go next. I changed my mind.
My hate was fire alarms, and my love was rim jobs. What? I mean, wait,
What was me briefly?
that was a different.
Don't forget regular alarms. That was a
Regular ones, we
secret
love
hate.
those.
Oh yeah, the hate was smoke alarms, and love was meme mixes.
Okay, and I love coffee, and I hate the rain because fuck the rain.
Great.
Oh, I'm Christie, and I love the rain. He says, and then he won't even defend it that much. Yeah, yeah, that's right, Christie. We're calling you out.
All right.
Not like this.
See you next Tuesday.